Continuing the MonsterVerse, let's talk about Godzilla vs. Kong. So the film is pretty much about Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla's clashing with Kong, as the humans are trying to use Kong to stop Godzilla as there's been attacks. So they go to Hollow Earth, where Kong gets this mythical weapon and they learn a bit more about Godzilla. And it turns out that there is a reason for Godzilla's attacks. And I'm not gonna lie, this film is just okay. Like, it's entertaining. Like, the monster battles between these two were super entertaining. But I'm gonna be honest, King Kong should have won. But regardless of that, the film stars Alexander Skarsgård, Rebecca Hall, Millie Bobby Brown, Brian Tyree Henry, and so much more. We get some stars from King of Monsters coming back into this one. And I'm going to be honest, some of their characters, there was just pretty much nothing for them to do in this film. Like, there's Kyle Sandler, but he's mostly in the background. And there's really no reason for Millie Bobby Brown character in this film at all. But she's in the film! And honestly, the character that stole the show was Brian Tyree Henry because of how hilarious he was. But with most of the other human characters, most of them could have been written better, honestly. And with this film, it feels more of a Kong story. It feels like he is more of the protagonist as Godzilla is more of the antagonist. Which I'm kind of fine with because King Kong is my favorite. So spending more time with him was interesting. And like I mentioned, the fights were awesome. But story was a bit predictable. It was a bit predictable what was going to happen in the end. And spoiler alert, we do see Mecha Godzilla. As it turns out that Ghidorah is controlling Mecha Godzilla. So we see these two team up. And even though that was predictable, I'm going to be honest, it is still pretty entertaining. But the special effects for all that, for Hollow Earth, the special effects were amazing. Overall though, the movie is dumb fun. It is dumb, but yet it is super entertaining. Like, even with the flaws I have with the film, I still had fun with it. So overall, it's dumb fun. But have you seen Godzilla vs. Kong? If so, what are your thoughts on it? And who were you rooting for? Were you Team Kong or were you Team Godzilla? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.